What is up, Warriors? I'm Kayla DiDonato.
And I'm Corey Kirk.
And welcome to our Warrior Rewind Double Trouble Week special.
Where every week we will be bringing the latest news and updates from our Warrior athletics teams. So, I can't believe it. We're so close to spring break. I just want to knock my shoes off and put on a pair of sandals and possibly drink one of those nice cold drinks we always talk about.
Oh, yes, one of those nice cold drinks with a little bit of tequila in it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You know, the more, the better time you're going to have. Possibly with one of those little umbrellas on the side as well.
Oh, man, that's what spring break's all about. I can almost taste it.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, why don't we just focus for our viewers here, tell them everything that's been going on for Stan State for sports, and then after that, we'll start talking about more of spring break and all that.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Yeah, so last week our Warriors softball team dominated over Cal State Dominguez Hills this Tuesday, March 1st, as they won both games in a conference doubleheader. Brianna Martins singled in 2 runs, scoring Cassidy Duke and Ruby Quiralte in the 3rd inning to give the Warriors a 3-0 lead, eventually winning 5-1. Then, in the second game, Caitlin McDonald went 2 for 4 and drove in 3 runs, including an RBI double in the 1st inning and a 2-run single in the 4th inning to key 2 rallies.
Staying with softball, on Wednesday, March 2nd, Stan State continued against our Cal State Dominguez Hills. Our Warriors lost the 3rd game against the Toros 2-3, but were able to come back in the 4th game 12-11, giving them the win of the series 3-1.
On Tuesday, our women's basketball team took on San Bernardino. Our Warriors put on a hard-fought game, but it was still not enough as the Coyotes took the win 76-66. Cassidy Sanders Curry led the team with 15 points, and Alyssa Valentine chipped in 13. The loss ends our Warriors season with a 16-11 record. So, a 16-11 record, the Warriors women's basketball team, they got nothing to be ashamed about. It was a heck of a season.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's still a winning record, and you know, I got to catch a few games over the season, and I mean, Curry, she was fire. She couldn't miss.
I mean, best thing to describe about what's coming for the women's basketball team here at Stan State is excitement. They got so much great things coming their way.
Absolutely.
I mean, excitement though, on the other hand though, is talking about the weather. I mean, I wish the weather could make up its mind. I mean, we got so many games that were rained out here at Stan State.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I wish the sun will come out to play because we don't want the tempo to be killed, right? We want to keep our sports going. We want to keep the athletes going and keep the wins coming.
Yeah, of course. I mean, momentum is key. If you end up ruining momentum, I mean, obviously Mother Nature is a different story, but if you ruin momentum, it might, could cost a team its season in any way. Something small as missing a game, could ruin a win streak or anything.
It could. So that sun needs to come out, right?
Exactly.
This week, our Stan State softball team dominated over Cal State East Bay over the weekend as they took the win for both games on Saturday. Cassidy Duke went 3 for 3, and Ruby Quiralte drove in 2 go-ahead runs late in the game for the 6-4 win in the first game. This win puts our Warriors at 13-10 overall and 10-8 in the CCAA.
Also dominating over their opponents over the weekend were our Warriors baseball team as they defeated Cal State LA in both games 12-4 and 4-3. Michael Chavarria homered twice in Game 1, and Nick Fumard went 7 innings and gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. This win improved Stanislaus 11-7 overall and 4-4 in the CCAA records.
Our Warriors track and field team competed in the Aggie Open on Saturday, bringing home some impressive results. Gary Randolph picked up a win in the shot put with a toss of 53 feet, 7.5 inches, while Crystal Alness also posted a first in the women's hammer with a throw of 185-10. Gina Wood led the distance runners on the women's team with a personal best time of 10 minutes, 3 seconds, and 22 milliseconds to place 4th.
Moving to tennis, our Warriors took on Sonoma State last Saturday, but unfortunately lost to the Seawolves 0-9. The number 1 doubles match featured Jayla Conway and Cassidy Farrell, as well as the number 2 doubles match between Joanna Diamond and Ebony Qualls, with a score of 8-4. In singles play, the Warriors' number 2 and number 3 players battled their opponents to 3 sets, each winning the first set before losing in super tiebreakers.
Well, that wraps up this segment of Warrior Rewind. As always, be sure to tune in each week to get your feel on everything sports here at Stan State.
And also make sure to follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. From all of us here at Warrior Rewind, I'm Corey Kirk.
And I'm Kayla DiDonato. We'll see you next time.
Let's get that arrow going.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow, where did that go?
I think mine went farther.
Oh.